All right, so just recently I bought another knife off of eBay. I should probably stop spending so much time on eBay, but I really like looking for knives on eBay because I have a problem. But anyway, this is a knife that would make Knife Detector rather jealous, I believe. This is a rather large sunfish or elephant toenail knife, and this one is branded as a Winchester. And it's got this cool bullet shield or a cartridge shield here that says Winchester. Of course, this being a elephant toenail or sunfish, has this big spear point blade, which is very difficult to open. I have put quite a bit of mineral oil and WD-40 in the pivot area trying to get it to be easier to open. I don't think it's going to happen. You can see right here it says Winchester Cartridge Series. The blade does rub up against the liner on the knife. With this being a single back spring one of these, most of the cheaper ones, as anybody knows who collects these or really knows anything about them, usually have two springs for this reason. Usually when a knife has one back spring and two blades, or in the case of like a Stockman, two back springs and three blades, I kind of expect it to have some blade rub. It's not really the end of the world, as long as the knife closes and opens without any issues. This is 1095 carbon steel, from what I understand, and these were made by, or they were sold by, the Bluegrass Cutlery uh, Corporation or company. And somebody commented on my Instagram post on this knife and said that they contracted Queen to make these. So this might be a knife that was made by Queen, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, cool spear point blade. Kind of reminds me of the spear point on my 25 Barlow, where it kind of almost has like a Tanto shape to it. It's got this matte strike nail neck here. See, not only Rough Riders have that. It's a much better looking matte strike nail neck, if I say so. It's got a swedge here. Um, and yeah, the back spring on this knife is pretty strong. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this secondary blade open. Okay. So I got it. Yeah, we're going to do that because I can't get it open without doing that. Because very strong back spring. But here you see it's just a smaller, like a lot smaller version of the main blade. And it, again, has some blade rub. That's to be expected, in my opinion. Some people might disagree with that, but I think that's to be expected on knives like this. It's got these kind of lightly jigged bone covers on it, which look pretty nice. They're kind of like an orangish. Um, I haven't carried this knife yet. I don't see any evidence that anybody else has carried it. I don't know when I'm going to carry it because of how hard it is to open and close. This is going to be really rough on my hands. But it will get thrown in my pocket here at some point, I'm sure, because it's a very cool knife. And when I have really cool knives, I like to, carry them because that's how I enjoy my pocket knives. Of course, me referring to this as a pocket knife is kind of funny because it's like 4.5 inches long closed and like an inch wide. And I don't know how thick it is. It's half an inch thick. So this is a big knife. Like the 97 Allegheny Coke bottle by GEC is probably more of a EDCable knife than this one. This is a very large knife. The blade on it is 3.25. I'm just gonna call that 3.25 inches long. Cutting edge is just under 3. But yeah, it's a very large knife, and opening and closing it is going to be really rough on my hands. But it is a very good looking knife, and I'm really happy with it. Now, I don't know if there's any auction runs of this, where you can bid on it on eBay. But I spent $106, I think it was, on this knife. Which, it would have been cool to get it for a little bit less than that, but I don't mind paying that for a knife that will probably dry up here rather soon. Unfortunately, Smoky Mountain Knife Works ran out of them. They were selling them for a little bit. I should have probably just bought one from them, but I waited too long. So it is what it is. I spent a little bit more and got it on eBay. But yeah, just a pretty knife. A really good example of a sunfish knife to go along with my Rough Rider Sunfish, which is, a lot more affordable sunfish knife. When I got that, I was kind of like, man, I'd like to have a more premium version of this. And that's what this is. So, just a cool knife. Figured I'd make a video on it today. Um, so yeah. All right, that's going to be it for today. Let me know if you know exactly who made this. Like I said, I think Queen made it for them. But if you know anything different, let me know. And maybe let me know if you have any cool eBay purchases that you've made recently. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video, and I hope you guys have a good day.